Greetings, friends, and welcome. Hello, hello, hello. 'Tis I, once again, your wild and wacky host, slightly better lit than before. Greetings. Let's jump into some Call of Duty, because I've been neglecting it as of late for the Assassin's Creed mayhem, and I think I'm kind of over that. It's time to get back to the daily grind. I know, it's not everybody's thing, but it's more than just a way to commodify myself for your entertainment. It's a way for me to research what it would take someone like me, especially like for me to imagine what it would take to fictionalize the idea of someone like me into a story, into a short story or a series of stories. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. We just got a brand new follower. Smackadoodle-doo. I didn't catch the name. Oh, and oh my goodness, that still looks terrible. I thought we fixed this. Let's see if we can't fix this while we're here. Tragically, thank you for the follow, whoever that was, but it disappeared on me because what did I do? Let's get rid of that. Let's make that fit over there. Hello and welcome, whoever that was. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I'm sorry that I'm distracted a little bit playing graphic layout editor on the thing. These I hadn't used this in forever, so it got a little messed up. Where are we going to put this? Oh, we've got to open it up. We're messing. We were experimenting, and then I didn't think Twitch did this thing where it kept breaking up with me. I don't know why. Like, it just didn't like that what I was doing. I wasn't streaming. There's a couple times where it was clearly because I didn't stream enough. Woof. I did not say that correctly. That'll do. Welcome, friends. Hello. So I was just explaining. Old school gamer. New to Call of Duty, missed out for the first 20 years of Call of Duty on the Xbox. So a bit of a nerd, set in my ways. After a certain hour, no matter what's going on, unless I'm really sucked in already, I change into my house coats, especially on chilly nights, and it just got chilly for the first time in a hot second. Weather's been all over the place, but let's not get started on that. So, third year noob, to round out my explanation. In other words, I've only been playing Call of Duty regularly, never mind almost daily, since Modern Warfare 2 announced pre-sale. So, and now here I am trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to make a name for myself in not only the Call of Duty yearly title, but throughout the Call of Duty community. Something I've been remiss in is visiting the older versions of Call of Duty that are very much still active, friends. In case you didn't know, all of them. I've yet to find one. The only one that was like difficult to get a game started in, not impossible, but a little tough, was World at War. I don't want to do both of those. Just transform, center on screen that one. There we go. That looks a little better. Hello, friends. I'm sorry. I'm tinkering with the loadout. That looks better than it looked before. We don't need that extra buzzing weirdness. So without further ado, let's go to the Xbox, fire up the game, and just dive right in. I keep teetering on the edge of jumping into some Warzone, and I told myself I would try today, right now, to play some Plunder as a way to ease into Warzone side and to fire up. I just haven't played it since beta. And I didn't play it very much last year, and the year before I tried to play it and was meh. I played it a little bit last year with Gnome Tov, who's a friend of the show, and hopefully I'll see him again soon. I've just been really lame about keeping up. Alright, enough rambling. Thank you for watching, whether you're watching live or in the not too distant future, over on the video on demand shelf, or on the deep dark archive on YouTube. I don't know why I like deep dark archive, but that comes out. enough of that. I'm going to mute myself for a minute and fire up the game. Friends, I think I'm going to take this first match headset free, just to see how I feel. Sometimes I perform a little better, I actually play a better match if I don't have headsets on. So if it seems like you're not hearing me say anything, I get hyperfixated, and sometimes I'll forget to unmute myself, and sometimes it's both, and sometimes I'm muted on purpose because I just want to play the game. I will check in with chat and take TikTok roll call at some point after a match or 2 or 3. If I remember, and if I forget, I apologize to you all now. Let's get in the game. Pared it down to my absolute favorite matches, and I'm going to rock headset free until I decide to get chatty. I might wait a bit and then make myself a tea or a coffee and then get chatty. We're going to be up though, because I'm going to go for a late night push. It's already 4:30 in the morning. I'm feeling okay, unless I decide that I'm playing absolutely horribly and I don't want to waste the time. Then we'll switch back to Assassin's Creed or something. But I feel like we're going to make a good push. I'm going to try to spend some time over in Warzone, get my loadout situated with some machines that I like. Good, old, new. We got to revisit the old ones. That's why it's overwhelming about Warzone, is you can load up stuff from before. You can do that here too, and I haven't been. I really should start doing that. Eclipse, make a clip of that. Alright, we're going to jump into the match. Let's hope for good stats. In we go, friends.
Domination. Secure the objective. Hostile RCXD in your
Eyes on
AO.
enemy.
Enemy UAV inbound. Taking B. Losing A. Securing C. Taking Bravo underway.
Target
Securing
appears
Zone
hostile.
A. Bravo zone secure. Net call. Enemy watchdog helo inbound. Securing Charlie. Losing B.
Watchdog Hilo.
Eyes on watchdog helo.
Taking C.
TACOM, launching UAV.
Securing B. Locking down Charlie. Taking A. Securing all zones. Zone Charlie locked down. We're losing Charlie. Taking Bravo underway. Weaver requesting UAV capture. Securing Alpha. Taking Alpha. Securing B. Securing Zone A. Locking down Bravo. Securing Alpha.
Spring mine going out.
Taking B. They're taking C. Hostile UAV established overhead. B secured. Losing Bravo. Losing B.
TACOM,
Taking A.
I'm on the LBJ.
We lost B. Taking Bravo underway.
Enemy soldier.
Taking B. Taking Alpha. Bravo is ours. TACOM, get a UAV in the air.
Enemy, positive ID. Eat this.
TACOM, launch counter UAV. We're losing Charlie. Losing Bravo. Securing Alpha. Weaver authorizing napalm strike.
I'm taking the objective.
Bravo lost. Zone Alpha captured. Locking down Bravo. They're taking C. All objectives locked down. Hold those SOBs back. Losing B. losing Charlie.
Planting spring mine. Field upgrade.
We've lost Charlie.
Hostile shooter. Tango eliminated.
TACOM, launch your UAV. Losing Bravo. Securing Charlie. Securing C. We lost B.
Threat neutralized.
Cover me.
Securing B.
Sit rep. Capturing objective.
Threat available.
B locked down.
Sentry turret deployed.
We're losing Alpha.
TACOM, get a care package on my location. Enemy grenade!
Losing B. Locking down Charlie. Location secure. Maintain current posture.
Shut up. Over.
They're taking C. We're losing Charlie. TACOM, launching UAV.
One target hit. Battery recycling.
Losing A. They're taking C.
Weaver requesting CUAV tasking.
We lost C. Contact front lost Alpha. Taking C.
TACOM, requesting napalm strike
Taking
on my mark.
objective.
Securing zone A.
Seize the objective.
Zone A secure. All locations secure. Hold your position.
Grenade incoming!
Enemy down the spring mine.
What's your target ID?
TACOM, get our UAV in the air. Enemy UAV inbound. We lost A.
Enemies using field upgrade.
We're losing Charlie. Losing Bravo. Losing B.
Objective
Take it out.
capture in progress.
Bravo lost. Hostile UAV established overhead. Taking Bravo underway. Locking down Bravo. Losing A. Securing B. All locations locked down. Dig in and hold them. We've lost Alpha.
Incoming subtext.
Fucking blind.
Hostile shooter!
What the fuck's going on out there? Back up and show
Hostile
the
assault pack
sign.
down.
Losing Bravo.
Semtex front!
Enemy RCXD detected.
Taking stim!
They're taking C. Perfect execution.
That was the hand grenade I threw, I think. That got me, which is hilarious. Rock and roll. Let's go, friends. Grinding along in a late night, early morning, 4:21 in the morning. Oh, I just missed it. I should have packed a bowl. Happy 420, everybody. I only just realized now. I'm going to play a match and then smoke it up late.
Enemy UAV inbound. Hard point.
God damn.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Target ID'd.
Hard point is secure. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point identified. Hard point locked down. Hard point is active.
Check that aim! Shot for brains!
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Hostile sighted.
Hard point is secure. Hard point located. Hard point active. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is secure. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point.
You're done.
Enemy CUAV inbound. Enemy UAV inbound.
Hostile field upgrade.
Hard point identified.
Mine was disrupted.
Hard point is active. Hard point is secure. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point.
Using stim shot.
Hard point is secure. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point located. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point active. Hard point is secure.
Got you.
Watchdog helo incoming on your location. Hostile counter UAV established above. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostiles captured the hard point. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Enemy shot charge!
Hardpoint located. Enemy CUAV inbound. Enemy UAV inbound. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Enemies have disarmed the key line.
Backup's not coming. You want to get out of this alive? Better step up.
Tango down!
All operators to your nearest CCP. We just got
That
our
was
ass
fucking
kicked.
abysmal! It's over! RTB!
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Hello, and shout out to anybody watching on TikTok. I never can tell for certain if people are there or not. I had to turn off that Q light, or that key light, because it just gives me an eyeball migraine. And while I am a feisty old fart, I need to focus in order to be able to play this kind of competitive game, so forgive me. In we go. Cheer for me. Drop me a note and I'll say hi after the match. Or don't. No one ever does. Let's go.
Hardpoint. You want to clear your name? This is where it happens. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Hostile sight. Eyes on enemy. Spotted burst trap.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Throwing frag.
Hardpoint identified. Check call. Enemy watchdog helo inbound. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Watchdog helo engaged. Eyes on watchdog helo.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint active. Watchdog helo incoming on your location. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy care package above.
Watchdog helo engaged. Eyes on watchdog helo.
Watchdog helo overhead.
Knock it off, you prat!
Enemy napalm strike incoming. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active.
Check that aim, shite for brains!
Archangel going hot.
Move, move, move!
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Spotted an enemy! Neutralized!
Hardpoint located. Hostile scout pulse in your AO. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Gotta move it! Piss off! Eyes that enemy Molotov!
Enemy UAV inbound. If you're planning on giving up, do it now. If not, get to work. Hardpoint identified. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Get down, Frank!
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
One eye. What's your
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down.
was just for you.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
I see you.
Designating LDBR coordinates. Archangel making noise. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified.
Even our mistakes can serve as teachers.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. RTB, Black Ops. We need to have a fucking
We just got
conversation.
our asses handed to us. All survivors, retreat!
That was a brutal loss, but friends, win or lose, I always enjoy the game.
Hardpoint. Secure the objective. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy UAV inbound.
TACOM, requesting recon overhead.
Net call, napalm strike inbound. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure. Net call, enemy watchdog helo inbound. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Catch me, eyes in the sky.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Take out that watchdog hero.
Hardpoint located.
Take out that watchdog hero.
Hardpoint
Take out
active.
that watchdog hero.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Watchdog hero destroyed. Enemy silenced.
Hardpoint locked down.
And them.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Taking stem.
Hardpoint
Subjects
is
front.
secure. Hardpoint identified.
That's easy.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Using thermo.
Tally thermo grenade!
Hardpoint locked down.
Clouds authorizing UAV mission.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Another kill.
Hardpoint located.
Authorizing LDBR strike on my grid.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
I'm not your enemy.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Get down, frag.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Target located. Target deleted.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Planted spring mine.
Hardpoint located. Hostile scout pulse in your AO. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
Catch me, eyes in the sky.
Enemy napalm strike incoming. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
SATCOM, requesting recon overhead.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Spring mine removed.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Requesting CUAV above.
You're being outplayed, Crimson One. Step it up.
Enemy drill charge.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Taking stem.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located.
Eyes on shock charge.
TACCOM, get a watchdog helo overhead.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Drop some subtext. Hostile field upgrade.
Knock it off.
TACCOM, Klaus requesting LDBR. TACCOM, requesting recon overhead.
Tally.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down.
Klaus authorizing UAV mission.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Task LDBR against my target.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Klaus requesting watchdog helo above.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Damn it, Crimson, that's not good enough.
We underestimated our enemy.
Womp
That won't happen
womp.
again.
I don't know if I'm... Maybe I shouldn't be playing at this hour, you know?
Only 5? Back to work.
Watch out! Grenade!
Hardpoint. Shoot to kill. We're not here to negotiate. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Target removed.
Enemy tactical. Drill charge. Grenade.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint located.
Flashbang incoming!
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Get down, frag.
Get down. Spring line.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Son of a bitch.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
Incoming stun.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Tossing Semtex.
Hardpoint locked down.
Assault pack destroyed.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Requesting recon above!
Hardpoint is secure.
And run.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Get me eyes in the sky.
Requesting CUAV above! Requesting recon above!
Painting napalm strike location. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Man's requesting watchdog helo on my grid!
Hardpoint is secure.
It was only a matter of time. Eyes on enemy. Get down, frag.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy CUAV inbound. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is active.
There you are.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Assaulting target.
Okay, confirming fire.
Hardpoint locked down.
Get down, frag. Incoming stun.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy assault pack.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Requesting recon above!
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Requesting CUAV above!
Tossing frag. Enemy grenade.
Attack on stone with recon.
Point located.
Mace requesting watchdog helo on my grid!
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Enemy assault pack destroyed.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. We've taken the lead. Stay on task. Hardpoint identified.
Enemy's using field upgrade.
Hardpoint
It
active.
was only a matter of time.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. We've given up the lead. Hardpoint is secure. We've claimed the advantage. Now hold it.
Requesting CUAV above! Requesting recon above!
Hostile down. Get down, frag.
Spring mine.
Mace requesting watchdog helo on my grid!
Enemy short, standing by.
Incoming tactical.
Hardpoint located.
Deploying sentry turret.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Care package deployed.
Enemies have eliminated your sentry turret.
Hold the line, Crimson. This is ours to lose. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostile counter UAV established above. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Shot out. TOF 5 seconds.
TACOM requesting recon overhead. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Molotov going out.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Kill.
Hardpoint locked down.
FOBDA reporting. 2 down, no movement.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active.
Enemy assault pack
Hostiles have captured the
destroyed.
hardpoint. Gray authorizing UAV mission. Hardpoint located.
Molotov going out. Snuff them.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure. All threats neutralized. Scour the area. Find whatever they're hiding.
All targets down. When can I expect a transfer?
Alright, friends. I'm going to let myself laze on out of this. I felt the urge to maybe try to do some Warzone today, but I'm also realizing I started up way too late. I need to make myself do Call of Duty first so that I can grind at the beginning of my day, when regardless of what I think, if I don't do it then, I always talk myself into thinking I'll just play Assassin's Creed for a little while, and then 11 hours go by. And I'm like, what have I done? So join me after I take a break. So I'll probably take a sleep break. If for some reason I cannot sleep, or if the mind bug sticks to me too hard, I'll be back to play some Assassin's Creed very half asleep. But probably I'll pass out after I'll watch a TV show or something. There's probably an episode of Yellow Jackets. If you've not seen Yellow Jackets and you like intriguing, weird, quirky, bizarre, WTF every other 5 minutes kind of shows, that's a good one. I just did Severance because Apple TV was just hammering me with offers, and I got 3 months for free and then $9 a month. I'm like, okay, I'll watch everything I want and then pay for 1 month and then call it quits, or keep it for a hot minute. But anyways, Severance, amazeballs. And I'm proud / a little personally jealous, but also I'm jealous if everybody's doing any of this kind of stand-up comedy. But shit, why can't I remember her name? I'm looking at her face. I can hear the sound of her voice, and I cannot remember this content creator's name. And I have like video game names. Anyways, famous one, Stanzi Potenza. I just remembered. Stanzi Potenza has done a Severance bit that I was just like, brilliant, so good, so her, so perfect. Like taking the bit and recontextualizing it in an innovative way that's like, they did not do that on the show. Although I guess they hinted at it. They did kind of do it on the show, but not really. At any rate, thank you. And thank you, Stanzi Potenza, for making that joke. You're amazing. You're hilarious. And I adore you as a funny person. As one person who aspired to be funny professionally and flopped at it horribly. But still thinks I had talent. I just didn't have the circumstance and the wherewithal to leverage things correctly at the right time. So I was always chasing the wrong dream. Madness. I applaud you and everybody else. George, what's his name? That guy? Hilarious. the we've decided, or I have decided guy. We're going to put you in a room for a long time because of the things you did. We've decided. George something. I almost want to call him George Costanza, but it's not the character from Seinfeld. It's a funny guy. All the people who do the like multiple characters sketch comedy on the TikTok, I'm so envious because I imagined doing that a long time ago, like before YouTube existed, before the internet was about video. When video on the internet was stupid. It was like, who, what? No, why? I was like, it'd be so much fun to make little home videos where I talk to myself. But it was a lot of hard work. And I didn't have a video editor at the time. I had like a home camera VHS. So it would have been terrible cuts. And I had no remote control. So it would have been like me leaning over to stop the camera. But I digress. It's amazeballs. I keep telling myself I'm supposed to get into that. And I haven't been getting into it. Anyways, I'm going to duck out on Warzone because I'm feeling out of it. And I'm not feeling prepared to launch into learning. It's not a whole new game, but it is a version of Call of Duty, a mode of Call of Duty that I have not played very much. That I like. I like Battle Royale. One of my favorite games before I got into this and switched to the Xbox was Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG Mobile, Super Mecha Champions, which is a battle royale with mechs, but it plays very much more like a Call of Duty battle royale than it does a mech game. You get my point. I like battle royales. There's something different about the scale and pacing and distance and how crowded the maps get. It's a different level of crazy. It's a different approach, a different psychology, a different play style. What I miss is the suspense of not seeing anyone for miles around and trying to get a place of advantage before everyone else gets a really good place of advantage at long distance and or hunkering, like surviving and hunkering down to be the last man standing because you got one. I love last man standing, one kill. People say that's cheap, but hey, I survived, bro. But Warzone, interestingly enough, has always been extra challenging for me. And I find all of it challenging because I'm a third-year noob. I just started playing. I mean, to me, it feels like it's brand new, given that I have 40 years worth of life history as a sentient being that appreciated games and gaming, right? So, anyways, yada yada yada. I babble, and then I end abruptly. Peace out, friends. I'm tired. I'm gonna tap out. I'm not even gonna make it through my show.